For the rubber.
Hey, who beat is this? Yeah, this shit inspired me. I needed this. That old man, and them lies, I just beat them. You know them lies in the gym, bitch, I eat with them. You know them glocks, the 2 guys, yeah, I sleep with them. Hate in his eyes, yes, I got the public scroll guard. Not a pound, million wives, I will both y'all. Can you read between the lines, but do we have here? I done live my life, yeah, like a chandelier. In the end, get the crowd like a souvenir. If he ain't nothing with his coat, what he doing here? Don't play no games, bitch, I'm blue, bitch, I'm blue in here. Get you torn up, yeah, this gon' warm up. I put my fist in the air, they gon' swarm up. I put my hand up in the air, they gon' stand out. They was trying to do me bad, but it ain't planned out. How it planned out, bitch, I work for the devil, that's why I stand out. I'm always the swinging sword, I never stand out. Don't be mad down, put up in the ground, and I'm always a proud person, nigga, hands down. And you can tell it where I'm rolling, I'm official with. And now to put the plan in motion, let me situate. I'm fortified, little nigga, can't do nothing with. If we gon' have to take it over, we gon' be another prison. Hey, who beats this? Yeah, this shit inspired me, I needed this. That old man, and them lies, I defeated them. You know them lies in the den, bitch, I eat with them. You know them glocks, the 2 9s, yeah, I sleep with them. Yeah, this bitch go hard cause I'm vibe with. With them niggas on my side, yeah, they ride with it. I hear him talking, but them niggas can't be serious. Hey, they delirious, they fucking with me, period. Shorty stay low, I'm a barrier. One of a kind, I'm a cherish her. I love the way she feel, give her like it give. Hey, you know my shit for real. Yeah. You know them hoes that old, young and yeah, I'm positive. Been the reason that he died, he ain't tryna live. Can't sacrifice you, know we struggle live. Hey, who beat is this? Yeah, this shit inspired me, I needed this. That old man, and them lies, I defeated them. You know them lies in the den, bitch, I eat with them. You know them glocks, this some 9s, yeah, I sleep with them. Get it poppin' on their ass, better come 12 more. Glory in the distance and my fingertip. Piling up, bang like a nigga about to take a trail. Get that wrong west, nigga, what the fuck you think it is? Yeah, what you think it is? Before this whole boy solid, what you think it is? They stop it nothing, nigga. I got James ranking here. Yeah, what you think it is? Hey, who beat is this? Yeah, this shit inspired me, I needed this. That old man, and them lies, I defeated them. You know them lies in the den, bitch, I eat with them. You know them glocks, the 2 9s, yeah, I sleep with them. Yeah.
Let's go, man. Shout out Cat McKay, man. I'm about to let my life sound like a chandelier.
Man, that's crazy.
That nigga was spitting, boy.
He ain't playing.
And once again, man, you on One West Radio, man. I'm Captain Dog. I got Captain Park in the building. Give him a hand. You feel me? Also, Top One in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Missing my main man. Kratz is out, but he'll be back next Thursday, man. A little under the weather, you feel what I'm saying? But he gonna be good, though. Let's get into it, man. We got a few things we got to talk about. Any trending topics that we got to hit on? The world is ending. Let's keep saying that. Every Thursday, you're going to hear the world is ending at around, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I mean? The world is ending, man. Y'all got to get y'all shit together, man. Shout out Jerome Hyman for that powerful class he did earlier. But you missed it, man. Rewatch that motherfucker before the YouTube take it down and don't let you get to it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out General Muhammad, shout out Commander General Yohana for sure, you know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we'll see you Saturday on the show, you know what I mean? Black Watch, you know what I'm saying? It's a few other things, man. What else we gotta get to?
There's so much going on.
There's so much in the world, man.
How you feel about
what Pac say? So much trouble in the world, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody feel your pain. That's big sight.
Yeah.
But go ahead,
how you feel
about I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I was in there like,
it's Pac's song, though. It's Pac's song.
Like,
go ahead, though.
How you feel about that sister, the basketball player from WNBA?
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's two things to that, right? There's two things. Okay, she's black. You feel what I'm saying? I want her to, you know, be.
Welcome to reality.
Yeah, like I want her to. Yeah, she like you're first you're black before you're gay. You get what I'm saying? She's for sure a gay person, but you're black though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that gay thing come out after. Now we're against homosexuality, but you're black. How you think you was gonna get treated? You took hash on a vape to Russia? You don't know the laws? What you thought? What you thought it was gonna be? Now you facing 10 years. Like, listen, man. Of course they're gonna try to, you know, what's that called? They're gonna try to execute her, or not execute.
Expedite her.
No, not expedite her. Not expedite her. What's that word when you try to, when you're trying to, I guess, convict, right? For the lack of a better word, they're gonna convict. They're gonna try to convict her to the utmost.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna try to charge her with those 10 years, but you know, America might step in or not.
I thought they said that she missing.
I don't know. I think I seen a video of her like yesterday.
Yeah.
Walking like with somebody else.
I'm not sure about that part, but the reality of it is you're not Ellen DeGeneres.
You're sure not.
You're not.
And no, I'm sorry, but it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a judgment for homosexuality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you didn't get got with no HIV, but you got with weed.
Yeah.
Because your mental disease of homosexuality brought you to a place of a place that don't accept no damn hash weed, but you're so mentally broken that you took the weed because you think you need it. Yep. Because you're battling a demon.
Yep, and it comes from being in them women's locker rooms.
Come on. Did she cut her breast off?
Yeah. Wow. She made herself try to really, you know, push the image of masculinity for, you know, of a transitioning woman. Yeah. And that's what happens in a women's locker room. Half the women, actually more than half of them, is homosexual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. The
spirit of everything she did was, she's so caught up in the fame and I'm above life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm Brittany Griner. I'm one of the most talented women's, you know what I mean, basketball players in the world. I'm famous and I'm also gay, so I should fit in.
Yeah.
Guess what you found out? You don't fit in anywhere outside of America.
I remember I used to watch Brittany Griner at Baylor. She was
killing.
Yeah, she was dunking and shit. And then Candace Parker too.
That was the first, like, other than Lisa Leslie, that was the one that was actually
Candace Parker at Tennessee. She was cold. We seen her at Venice Beach going to camp.
Yeah, she had her old boy Sheldon.
Sheldon, yeah, from
Williams.
With the Duke.
Yeah, that's the dude.
Yeah, crazy. That's what she was married to.
Yeah, that's her dude. Yeah,
and we seen them on roller skates and shit.
Yeah,
then come to find out, she cheating on, committing fornication, biblically cheating on her man.
Yep.
With a woman from, I think, Russia. What is this Russia link going on?
Listen, it's a
basketball players in Russia. I think she was playing overseas.
Yeah, it's a sexual deviant in that whole world, and I mean, you got caught up. Everything catches up to you.
That is wild, man. Go ahead.
Nah, that's.
It's something else too, man. I seen recently though.
Yeah, I mean, you got Ukrainians still feeling the pain of having to come home to Mother Russia. They're feeling the pain. You know what I mean? And then, listen, I don't know if y'all really paying attention. Really open up y'all mind and broaden y'all horizons with this World War III that's here. It's here. Yeah. And it's going to get worse. Ask all the Middle Eastern and certain African countries, because they're getting bombed too. Right. They just ain't talking about it right now. They ain't putting it on the forefront because white business comes before everybody else's business. Mm-hmm. And that's what you're seeing. And that is the Lord stirring the pot, you know what I mean? Because now he's causing frustration.
Oh, absolutely.
Because now you're seeing Ukrainians, you're seeing pray for Ukrainians, pray for them, but ain't nobody praying for Syria, ain't nobody praying for Libya, ain't nobody praying for Somalia, all these different countries. So what do you think that's gonna do with these countries now? They're gonna now start feeling a certain type of way about America.
You know what the cold thing
Please,
is?
sir.
Slack line.
No, you good.
You want to finish?
I was just going to say, they're going to start feeling a way about America. They're going to start feeling a way about the Western way of living. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be that much easier for them to just push right into saying, we're going to join with Russia. We're going to say, we'll push their line and not push America's line. And you'll find that land of Jehoshaphat is going to be a beautiful situation very soon. It's like,
I want to say, like, it's what you bring out is so right. And it make me think of this, though, right? Like, every race goes through something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Whether it's Ukrainians or Syrians or the people in the Middle East during the time of the war.
Afghanistan,
they was getting bombed to
piss.
Yeah. And then, you know, of course, Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things, right? Hey, that one, we need that right there.
No.
You know what I mean? And then the cold part is like, how are we gonna pray for people that obviously God's against? Like God is against these people for a certain reason. You know what I'm saying? The thing we gotta identify is who is God with. Who is the God with? Who is not getting hurt? The people in the ISUPK, I don't think we've been hurt. Anybody shot us down.
And I thank the Lord.
But like that's why, you know, we go out in the streets, man. We have these classes we do. We on the internet going crazy. We trying to say like, listen, man, this is a safe place. You don't want harm. If you want your mind to rest, if you want your mind at ease, this is the place to be. Because in this place, man, we got the biblical answers for your world problems. You know what I'm saying? If you want to find your world issues, it's in the Bible. If you want solutions, it's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We can give you the solutions, how to ease your mind and how to come together with your people and love your people. Because loving your people is what's going to save you, not loving everyone else.
Facts.
Once we stop loving everyone else, maybe we can be like, okay, well, damn, I thought I had a whole bunch of compassion, but my compassion was misled. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole bunch of love, but my love was misled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a whole bunch of anger, and I wanted to go fight something, but I was in the wrong war. You feel what I'm saying? The war is right here. Why do you think I can sit back and my man can sit back right here and be like, look at that white problems going on.
Man.
Look at them Asian problems going on. Look at this going on. But then I recognize my people's, you know, getting played left and right, and be like, man, listen, man, they wasn't listening to us, man. They wouldn't have to go through that. They right up under Commander General Hunter in the ISUPK, then damn, man, they'll be in good hands.
Right.
But people don't want to. The problem is though, God's word don't mean enough to them.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And listen. It's a lot of people in the grave you can join.
Right.
It's a lot of people you can join. Like one of the things I've been noticing that we on this topic, like in preparing in World War III, mental health is on the rise. You can't get an appointment right now for a mental health visit because people are stressed. People like you thought COVID was had people stressed out.
Yeah,
sir, what's going on in people's mind? Like what's going on in the world? And people are truly freaking out because their fear is definitely overwhelming them.
nah,
It's overcoming them in ways that I wouldn't even think that this was real. Like you would, the reality it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. People just don't understand what I'm going through, and like I want people to feel for the Ukrainians. Those are like my cousins and my sisters and brothers, and you're sitting there like you are a monster because the same person. Why are all these people protesting for Black Lives Matter, or why are people marching? Like the compassion, the inability to feel for nothing but themselves, it's in this air and it's beautiful.
come on, man. You want to say something?
No, that's well said on both ends.
Nah, but like if I can get into like the selfishness of you know, that demon of selfishness of caring about your own self,
Man.
and that's the problem, man. Like, you know, as Black people, we're raised up on survival.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And self-preservation.
Yep.
I think that's the number one law in look up
Law
that
of nature.
Law of nature. The
Law of nature.
The law of nature
Self-preservation.
is self-preservation, looking out for your own, looking out for yourself, man.
Yeah, consider self before others.
Exactly. And Jeremiah Hyman, man, he brought up a precept earlier, brother. That was so cold. Can you give me that precept where you put up with the surety? The surety of
On Ecclesiastic.
Yeah, Ecclesiastic. I think it might be 26 and 6. Try that one.
Yes, 21 or I forget what I
Yeah.
How is it paraphrased?
It's paraphrased
surety.
as the surety of a friend.
Yeah.
A surety of a friend. Something like that, right? And now ISUPK, man, like there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about love your brother as you love thyself. You know what I'm saying? And there's no greater love than a man lay down his life for a friend. You feel what I'm saying? And like when you and I ISUPK, and I'm trying to relate this to mental health and wellness, right? When you're in the ISUPK, your problems are nothing compared to your brother's problems. And you got to be a special type of cat to really understand that. Because I know people in the world don't give a damn about that. They don't care about your problems because they care about their problems.
Okay.
Their problems matter more than your problems.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so when we say, "Nah, your problems matter more than my problems," they think we're sick or we're
Something wrong with us.
something wrong with us because they say, "Man, he ain't about to look out for you, or they ain't about to do this for you. You gotta do it on your own." And it's like, yeah, nah, I understand. You might have to do things on your own, but fixing my problems is helping you. You get what I'm saying? Once I help you, my problem, the Lord fix my problems. So I'm always gonna have to look out for you, and I gotta think about you before I think about myself because the scripture says, "Love thy brother like you love yourself."
Facts.
It's listen. Then the scripture say this. I just said it again. The scripture say this, Quan, Dawan. It says, there's no greater thing than a man lay down his life for a friend. So if you have to lay down your life for your friend, are you gonna wait till you're gonna have to die for someone to actually prove your loyalty to them?
Hell no.
I will prove my love for my brother by the things I can do for them right now without dying.
Facts.
I don't have to wait to death to prove who I am to you. What if I treat you like garbage the whole time and then, oh, I'm gonna die for you? I don't believe that how that goes.
You're not gonna gain me.
Well, I would never really die for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the thing. I would never.
It's all talk.
It's all talk.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But how we treat each other is how the Lord said people would know that we are God's disciples.
That's what the scripture also say. Prove a friend.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like you have to be proven. You know what I mean? What you're saying is so heavy in that regard. Like,
so no. But to heal yourself from your depression, from your sickness, this is one point I gotta give you. You gotta start thinking about your problems. You gotta start thinking about the things that you go through, and start thinking about things that your brother goes through or your sister goes through, and be happy with the things that you have.
Facts.
Like in Timothy, the Lord said, "Man, be content." You feel what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, "Give us this day our daily bread." Like today, I need some bread.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about today's bread.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna need some bread too.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Give us this day our daily bread.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You got
Right.
that? You got that precept right?
The Proverbs 6:1, I believe.
No, you want Ecclesiastes 29 and 15.
Okay. 20. Can you read it?
Yeah. Ecclesiastes 29 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
Forget not thy friendship of thy surety.
Forget not the friendship of your surety. Go ahead.
For he have given his life for thee.
Come on, man. Don't forget your friendship of your surety. In this precept, that friendship that you have with that brother that give you insurance of your life. If I don't have it, I know this brother got it. He got insurance over my life. Like if Kwam don't got it, I got it. If that one don't got it, or if that one got it, man, if I don't have it, that one got it. Not that I need some, I know that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be there for him, and vice versa.
Facts.
The surety of my friend, that's what we need in these end times. That's what Jeremiah was bringing in. I was sitting back, I'm in my Uber going to the crib. I'm like, man, brother, that is so heavy. The bonds that we're making right here allows me to my mind to be at ease and carry the workload that we have as priests of God. Because I know that I can lean on Kwam. I can lean on Tapawan. I can lean on Natazak, and vice versa. We can lean on each other, and we're not doing things on your own. So I don't gotta sit here in pity about my life and what's wrong with me and how sad I am because I have an army. You feel what I'm saying?
Like, it's that simple.
People don't have an army, and that's why I think they're depressed.
Well, you know what it is? If I may, just even further the point a little bit, a lot of people don't know real love.
Facts.
No, facts.
Like, that's what it boils down to. Like, when you said it so clearly, greater love than no man had, that he would lay his life down for a friend.
Right.
I have to love you to be able to do that. I have to have a sense of camaraderie, a respect, and I have to see you as my brother. I have to know that you would do the same.
Right, man.
And that is something that people talk about. They
talk.
you know what I'm saying, sir? Like, they talk about that. But we actually live that shit, like, and listen, we serious about it.
Can I tell a quick story?
Please, sir.
I remember going to jail with 7 other Malakians, right? Whatever it was. I remember Kwam was at a slavery. He was at a slavery. He couldn't even go to camp. And we always talked to me, and Kwam was like, that's my number one. We went into, we worked together, talked together all the time. He had a slavery, so he had a slave.
And this is the one time I asked you, could I work overtime?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No sweat.
Yeah,
and I was like, God. He got to ask for overtime. That's crazy. People don't even be like, you got to ask that nigga for overtime? that he's a soldier.
You're not. I have work to do.
Right. So Kwame, he can't go to camp. He's slaving. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's paying camp fund. He's looking out for brothers' gas, whatever, because he can't make it. He does that. So we at camp. We go at camp. The situation happens, man. You know what I mean? I'm talking about this camp is crazy as hell. Yeah, if anyone knows, go to Graham. We went to Graham. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
At this camp. And we end up all going to jail because we was the victors. We won that day. You feel me? We not only won on the campsite, we won physically too. You dig what I mean?
Damn
We
right.
went to jail. You know what I'm saying? A couple of brothers got let go. A couple of brothers got booked. I was one of them brothers got booked. So you got to sit down. You feel what I'm saying? We made our call. You know what I mean? Phones was gone. I know brothers probably hit me up like, hey, what's going on at the camp? Whatever. We in jail. We in Hollywood Detention Center. I don't know what it's called. We in jail.
Holding tank.
You know what I mean? I called, I forget. I called you?
Nah, the brothers had called me because I had got, okay, you want me to fill in?
No.
Yeah.
The brothers, okay. Go ahead, Slack.
So I'm gonna just fill in. So what ended up happening is y'all in the holding tank, right?
Uh-huh.
So we were supposed to link up with camp after that.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to you right after here.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and I was like, all right, I got slave, but I knew I couldn't just drive out to LA. It was gonna be like 2.5 hours.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna wait till y'all was gonna link up after. I wake up from a nap, I got like 100 missed calls, no cap.
Damn.
Like 100 missed calls. I'm like, what the f is happening?
Yeah.
So I get on the phone and it was Kashara one that got with me.
Oh, okay.
And that's who told me, and you, whatever y'all talked about, he's like, Cap told me.
Kashara was with us.
Yeah, he was with y'all.
He let him go.
That's who he let go,
Right.
and then from there, so yeah, y'all want, you know what I mean? You want to?
No, okay, so yeah, they let us go, whatever. I just to make a long story short, we get booked. I'm with Laha, Kazak. Damn, who else? I think y'all was out.
No. You, Lahab, Kazak,
I forget. But
we all other brothers.
We all in that. We all in that joint, right? We in the jail, man. Long story short, Kwame comes, man. Bells us out. Bells us out. We get out that thing. I think like 1, 2 in the morning.
Like 3, 4 in the morning. It was like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, like like early in the morning, like you know what I'm saying. But like it was his zeal. Of course, like man, shit. Shout out General Muhammad. Shout out General Mayat. Man, General Hana, like, you know what I mean? They paid that bail, you know what I mean? Kwame negotiated the whole Jones, you feel what I'm saying? Like with the bail bonds, man, we got out of there. I was told, I was like, leave us in here. Like, don't even bail. Like, it was like, stop it.
But nah, if I made it to interject. So I remember because this is you telling me after the fact. But so, because I get there, you know what I mean? I find out, I get down to the precinct, I'm hot. Because I'm like, I was supposed to be at camp.
I was supposed to be in jail with y'all.
No, real talk. That's how you come.
I'm supposed to be in the cell with y'all, man.
You know what I mean? I was hot.
That's why the Lord didn't put him in though. The Lord had him bail us out.
So I was hot, and then I ended up so I was angry. I was super angry. So
that's why y'all follow orders too.
Yeah, kind of. So I remember like you all right, so I figure out, I get everybody orchestrated that was there. Y'all go home. Who's gonna stay with me? And I get on the phone, General Muhammad and generals, everything. We working on the situation now, whatever the case may be. And I walk into the precinct. Yeah. And I was like, yo, man, I'm here. They was like, what can I do for you? I said, I came to get all my brothers, man. And then Esau, in there, your brothers. I'm like, I'm getting every single one of them out of here today.
Right now.
And he was like, he said, what's their name? And then I guess they went back and they were like, my slave name is Daryl. Yeah. So they said they came back there and was like, somebody here by the name of a brother named Daryl. And he was like,
that's my brother.
He was like, Daryl, oh, that's Kwame. Then we get out of here.
Oh yeah. I was like, I didn't even know you was there.
Yeah,
I didn't even know you was there. That was the cold part. I didn't even know he was there. I was like, oh yeah, that's my brother. Like, yeah, I said, oh, we out of here. Yeah. I already knew because Kwame, he got to get the gab. Like he'll talk his way through anything. You feel me? Yeah, bro. No, I'm trying to tell you, I done been there. Like, you feel me? I used to talk to police, and then like Kwame under me in training, I used to be like, Kwame, go talk to police, man. Like, I used to play it off like, nah, I'm in training, but really, Kwame could talk to the police, nigga, get them off. You feel me? So Kwame talked to him. All right, we go. You know what I'm saying? Like Vegas, the only time they shut it down.
Yeah, he was hot though.
Yeah, but he went into this thing. I was like, oh, Kwame here? Yeah, we good. And he gonna get that paperwork. He gonna talk to them. He gonna talk them down. All that. He talked to bail bondsmen down. We got out of there. But like my point being, like you need brothers like that around you, though. Man. And people in the world don't have that, and they know they don't have that. They don't have that support. You feel what I'm saying? So it makes them go into a depressive state. But here, we're built for those times.
And if I may, and for every Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, right, that's hearing you break down the story, how we came together for one another, you have the open invitation to have this.
Absolutely.
Like, you act like, and it's the cold part, if you're dealing with stress and you having issues and problems, walk in here.
Dawan, can I ask you this?
Come on.
When you first came into the truth, right, you had to prove yourself, right?
Come.
But then when you proved yourself enough to a point, how much the brothers love you?
Man, that
right?
Yeah.
You don't even got to go into it, but right or wrong though.
Nah, I feel it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. If you want to say something, go ahead.
Nah, I mean, like, it's been, when I first came to the school, it was like in California, we have a food for less.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I called Cap, you know, let him know my background and stuff. And he was like, man, don't worry about none of that. Just come to class. I was like, kind of, sir.
He was like, all right. You said,
oh, man. Yeah, I'm like, kind of, sir. You know what I mean? And,
you might have said kind though, but I think he was like, all right, for sure.
Yeah. And so when my first time I got picked up for class, I was told, you know, I had to leave my car at the grocery store, food for less. And it was Cap and the sergeant but the sergeant got out the car. And he got out the car. Cap was still in the car and stuff on the phone.
Hey, I remember this. That's hilarious.
And I'm like, what the hell going on? Because before I got in the car.
Was it Ramayan too?
Nah.
Was it me?
Ramayan met us at the
okay. I remember it was 3 of us though.
Yeah. Like he got in the car like afterwards or something. Yeah. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
When I first got in the car, it was just you and the sergeant quash.
I swear, like me and the sergeant like put you in the middle and we sat on each side.
Okay, at some point, Rob Mayam got in the car.
Okay.
I don't know where.
Go ahead.
It was like maybe we went to the house and then had to go to the store or something. I'm not sure.
Nah, we met you at the store for sure.
Yeah.
We had it all planned out.
Yeah. And so basically, when I get out my car, like he's like right at my door. A sergeant quash? He's like,
shout out to sergeant quash. Hey, a sergeant quash. If you don't know nothing, like, keep your thoughts, please. A sergeant quash, y'all don't know, man. Sergeant quash started out here. Well, he started in Florida. Yeah, he came out to Cali. He came in Cali and got his like legs though.
That's when he kind of like got in.
Yeah. But go ahead, though. That's my boy.
Man, straight like that.
But I've got the car, and I never experienced nothing like this. The brother just right at my door, and then we're gonna pat you down, know what I'm saying? I was like, you talking shit. And then so he started patting me down. I'm like, man, what's going on? And in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the place. Like, I always thought that to myself, like the security. It just told me something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It told me that brothers really care about who's around who.
No,
you know what I mean? And
for sure.
So to prove myself in that, league of men, it meant everything to me. So
hell yeah.
Most importantly, the Lord, of course.
Yeah, for sure. But like, it just like I'm glad you said that story. But I was just saying more like I'm glad you said that. I'm saying more like once you come in here, like what I mean. I'm never trying to recruit. Like y'all know what I be on.
No, hell no.
Like listen, you want to come in here? I'm trying to tell you, you won't make it. You feel what I'm saying? It takes a special type of man to be in this thing. Like really, for real. You know what I mean? Like you got to be a different type of cat. It's not meant for everybody, but that's okay though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But now if you want to come try your luck, man, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like we are definitely gonna allow you to be in here. You know what I'm saying? But can you really be in here though?
That's the fact.
Can you really be joined to us? You know what I'm saying? Because now, like we say all the time, once you give your life to the truth and you get that oil put on your head, like not just like, what's your rank? 50, right?
Come on.
Yeah, like you can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you officer, listen, you an officer of 50, a certified priest to Christ in the Most High. Literally, at your rank, you an officer of 50, and you're a certified priest to Christ in the Most High. So now, the scripture say you'll be a priest forever. So now, if you lead the truth, you'll be a priest that is a dishonorable member of a priesthood. You feel me?
Come on.
And that person gets treated worse than the person in the world. Right. So like when we say once you come in here, it's your life it belongs to the Lord.
Man, facts.
So now let me get to the mental aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so important. Whatever a brother is going through, it's not like a brother can't feel sad or get put into a depressive state, but it's so important that the brother gets the help he needs, that he never gets into a depressive state, because you're a soldier in the Lord's army. You're here to help people. You're here to serve. You shouldn't be. Nobody should have to serve you and the things you got going on. That's why we always drill into these brothers and the sisters, brothers mostly, like serve other people. Because once you serve yourself, you're damn near like a no good.
No, real talk.
You're no good. How are we supposed to all come to serve you because you're feeling bad about how, what you look like? Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Like, brother, can you get down and help them 30 people down there that have no food?
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Brother.
Can you get down and help this homeless person that doesn't have clothes? Can you get down there?
Can you set yourself aside for the next brother?
Yeah. Can you stop thinking about your damn problems
Selfishness,
and help
brother.
them with their problems?
Real talk. And that's what separates your lifestyle and everything you want from all the problems that you can continuously having right now. Like, if you would just stop and say to yourself, could I be better? Could I give myself a true and honest shot?
Mm-hmm.
If you would just have some faith in yourself, you could change your whole situation. Go ahead.
What you said so heavy, it always brings to mind one of my favorite scriptures where Christ said, love thy neighbor as thyself.
Mm-hmm.
As thyself, though.
Mm-hmm.
He said, how you going to love your neighbor as yourself? Like, how you think about yourself, it reflects on others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's... And
you know what I love about the truth, what you said is so crazy. Like,
look up empathy.
Brotherhood is contagious in here. Sisterhood is contagious in here. Like, you thinking, you think that helping someone else is hurting you.
Yeah.
Like, when you don't realize it's absolutely helping everything about your entire life. Like, this is the first time in my life where, and I thank the Lord, you know what I mean? Because in the world, I was always this brother. I was always this brother that if I had bread on me, you know what I'm saying, say we'll get something to eat.
Yeah.
I know I was getting my food.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying, I might not have food to buy everybody a meal or whatever. But I was like, listen, hey, that dollar menu looking good. So I ain't gonna leave y'all out. If y'all hungry, grab this, grab that. I got y'all. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? How much money I got, but I'm not just gonna eat without y'all eating.
That was so weird if somebody went through that, huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was
like that.
Yeah, people, you know what I mean? But on the flip side, you be in the same situation, the person would never do that for you.
Yeah.
But coming in here, it's like I'm doing for this brother, doing for you, whoever, it don't matter. Mm-hmm. And it's the same thing. Like, it'll turn around and be like, no, I got you. No, we got you. Like, you don't even realize how we all be on the same page. And you start to realize, like, why would I not serve these men?
Yeah.
Why would I not serve these brothers and sisters, man? They would serve me.
Man, the scriptures say, man, let the greatest among you be your servant.
Come on, man.
Friends.
No, real talk. And if I may, sir, I'm gonna leave it here. Like, even Christ said I was gonna shine what you call it? I can't think of the brother's shoes. Peter's shoes. And Peter was like,
wash his feet.
Wash his feet.
Yeah.
He was like, no, my Lord. He was like, man, if you don't let me wash your feet,
you have no part of me.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. That's the king. Mm. Nigga, who are you to not share and think that you gotta come? Man, come on, man. You gotta wake your mind up.
Then he checked him for not letting him allow him to wash his feet. Come on. Like,
that's the king.
like, come on, wash your feet. Like, please don't wash my feet. What's wrong with you? Hey, what's wrong with you? Like, yeah. Sit your ass down. Take your nasty sock off. I can't wash these feet of yours. Like,
knowing that your feet, we been doing all this crazy walking miles.
Come
on. He like, listen, it's the least I can do.
Come on, man. Like,
come on.
I want to tell you. I'll tell you after we get off this camera though. But you know what I mean. Those things are important. You feel what I'm saying? Like, those things are important to show a brother how much you love him. You feel what I mean? How much you go there for him, because that's how you gain a soldier though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a tactic. It's like, man, look, I'm letting you know right now. I'll go there for you and with you. You feel what I'm saying? But now that comes with something. That let you know I went there for you. You don't go there, If you don't go there for the next man, I know you wasn't worth it. But I got brothers in here that go there for it. You know what I'm saying? That do it. You know what I mean?
No question.
So it's important that we do those things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it comes back to this though, mental health. And let's get to these Passover demons. Because these Passover demons are coming after you. And you think this is a problem. You think it's not a Passover demon. You feel what I'm saying?
You think it's regular everyday shit.
I heard the Passover demon was like, oh yeah, I probably can't make it. I got a slave. And that's a demon. I need y'all to recognize a demon when you see one. Anything that's trying to stop you from this thing is a demon.
It's like
you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say because that's for sure. That's for sure what it be. It'll be, man, like, I'm gonna tell you, if I can keep it real, like, man, like maybe 2-3 months before Passover, going into almost time for Passover, a slew of shit. It's like a slew of stuff just boom, 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 boom.
That's what happened.
Moving. Your job closed down. What the hell? How Staples closed down? You goddamn, gotta move. Your landlord's tripping for no reason.
Your car break down. Come on.
Potholes.
Yeah.
Everything is designed to like put you against the ropes. But I take it as the Lord testing me on how bad does He want to make it to my Passover? That's how I take it.
You know what's so crazy though? Mm-hmm. It's like I've been I would call myself a vet in this genre, right? As far as the Passover thing. In my mind, I didn't made this decision like I forget how many years ago, but it was like nothing is stopping me. I don't give a damn. Yeah. Like it's just like I'm going. How much it costs? All right, damn, I gotta pay that. How much? Where I gotta go?
Right,
how much days I gotta take off? I gotta do it because it's like no demon is coming up against me. No demon that is coming. No, nothing's gonna stop me getting to New York.
Right.
Houston, Florida, New York, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is going to stop me. So a demon can come up against me all at once. And now, first of all, we're not even there yet. Nope. We still got time for demons to come up like I got a baby about to be born. That's not stopping me.
Right.
Nope. It's a lie game. It's like I remember watching like mother, but that's not stopping me.
I made it clear. I love you, baby, but listen.
Hey, look, that baby's supposed to be due in May. You feel me? If it come early, I'll be back. Women think like, you're not gonna be there.
Wow,
you're not gonna be there for the baby. I got a couple of them Johns.
I was there.
I'll be there for the whole life. I got this Passover. Is the Lord more important than the baby?
Absolutely.
Is it though?
He is. He
gave me
the child.
Can we recognize that?
Absolutely.
Can we recognize that serving God is more important than our family?
Yeah.
Real talk.
Like, can we recognize that and say that loudly and proud? Listen, serving God is the reason why my family is intact. If I don't serve God, my family is going to fall apart.
Absolutely.
And I crossed a line a long time ago that doesn't allow me to put my family above anything. Absolutely. It only allows me to put God before everything.
Yeah.
Tough. You feel what I'm saying?
I do this for your protection.
Come on. I love you. This is how you know I love you. Because if I didn't love you, I'd be in your face all the time. But I love you, so I'm gone.
Man, that's hard to understand.
Hardcore.
I know. It's hard to understand for a person who doesn't understand being a soldier.
Loyalty.
Your family doesn't understand your soul being a soldier. They just think you in some boys club. Yeah. They just think you in some phase, some random shit that doesn't matter more than your family. But God and the truth matters more than everything ever imagined.
Please understand.
So when we don't do it, and because we understand fully what it means to serve God, we have to put everything on the back burner because God has power over us in a major way that you will never understand. But as a priest of God, we absolutely understand.
And it's like, if I may too, right? And it's the cool part about it. And everything you said was so heavy and excellent. But I always think about the spirit of people in the world, right? When it comes to their slaveries.
Yeah.
And you know how people think they're so mentally locked in on, I get paid every once a week, or I get paid every, you know what I'm saying, 2 weeks. And they have no point or problem of saying, I got to get to work. I got to get to work. Nothing's stopping them to make sure that the end of that week, I'm going to get that paycheck so I can go do whatever I want to do with it.
So I can pay my bills.
So I can pay my bills. Well, guess what? We have to go to Passover and keep these laws so I can live.
Man.
That's the difference.
Don't let, and also don't let your slavery make you a slave.
Man,
You know
real talk.
Hold on, Quan, you said something too
That's
damn
real
damn
talk.
that it just went over everybody's head right now. Not everybody in this room, everybody on listening. If you're not listening, you're gonna rewatch it. You just said you got a problem with me doing the work of the Lord, but you don't have a problem with you doing the work with the white men want to tell you to do. Right? So the issue is how you doing something on your own time and not doing it when the white men tell you to do it.
Man.
So now the coldest part about what you said is I can understand that you got to go to your slavery, and I would never fight you over that.
No.
But when it comes to serving God, nigga, no.
Straight up.
You feel me? Nigga, no, you can't serve God.
That's crazy.
Not your wife won't allow you. You know what I'm saying? Your family, your kids, American ideology. You feel me? Philosophies of this world doesn't
Opinions.
allow opinions. They are all against you to serve God. Serving God is a full-time job.
Man.
Mentally.
Man.
Listen. It's some people. I got kids I don't see because I need to do the work of God. I'm sorry.
And that doesn't mean you don't love them.
I love them.
But guess what I have to do?
You feel
I
me?
have to sacrifice. If you can sacrifice, sir, like, mother.
If I don't serve God, I won't have them kids.
Come on, man.
That's
like,
my fear.
Facts. And listen, I fear the Lord.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 33:6. The fear of the Lord is my treasure. You know what I mean? It's the thing that keeps me intact.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding. I'm
Come on, sir. And it's like all you have to do is realize that ability to be locked in, to take care and survive on a 9 to 5 or whatever it is you have to work to get to and from A to B is the same thing that we doing in the truth. We are pushing to survive. We're not doing this just to do it because it's cool. This ain't the boys club. I'm doing this to live, man.
I want to see the precept what that says. Thou shalt be a father and see your children all the time.
Hey, he that hath a wife be as though he had none.
But listen, that's an excellent precept. But what does it say? What does it say? You need to be a father all the time, and your kids got to see you. The scriptures say, "Let thy children seek thee out."
Man, listen.
Like the world allows you to be weak under a child,
Mm-hmm.
a little 9-year-old child. The world says, "Oh, you're not going to see a child." Man, I knew you were nothing.
Look,
listen,
that's crazy.
I didn't see my father. I'm something.
Facts.
I don't know about y'all. When I say something, I'm not a broken person.
Yeah.
A broken person says, my father, he abandoned me.
Yeah.
He abandoned me.
Right.
That's why I hate niggas, man. Because my father, he abandoned me, man. That's why I'm be the best father I could possibly. I don't do that. My father probably left me, man, because he probably wanted another woman. And my mother didn't want him to have that other woman. He said, I'm going to have that woman. And she said, well, nigga, I'm gone. He said, all right, bye. And he went to go make a whole nother family. But I thank my father because he had me.
That's it.
I thank him.
And listen, if I can,
he gave me life.
Facts, sir. If I could take it a little further too, y'all that's listening, like we have children and family, and we are the father of that household.
Yeah.
But I'm commanded to be a father to the fatherless.
Ooh.
You dropping bombs.
That's what I'm commanded to
That's
do.
real talk.
Like that's what we do this work for.
But you're a man that doesn't consider his problems because other people's problems matter more than your own. And that's what makes you, great. You feel what I'm saying? And I need people to understand that, man. Like, man, if you have a problem, like I'm being sick, can you get that depression precept in Ecclesiastes? I encourage you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm saying it out of, love. You know what I mean? If you feel like a depressive state of, what you're going through and the things you got to handle and the things that make you feel, that bring you down in life and make you sad in life, man. Like every decision that you made up into this time, man, you made. You feel what I mean? If you laid down with a man, you had a child, you had that child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's your decision that you made. And everybody's not the best compromisers, but sometimes you gotta compromise. You feel me for certain things. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta make everybody content with a situation. You know what I mean? But one thing you gotta do in life is you have to be responsible over other people's feelings.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And not your own. And once you can conquer that, then your problems become minimal to people that are around you.
And it goes into the topic we're talking about, impressionable.
Come
Yeah.
on. And the Passover edition. Go ahead.
Was this the precept, man's mind?
Well, it's about driving out. Let me hear.
Okay. Ecclesiastes 37:14.
That sounds right.
For a man's mind is sometime want to tell him more than 7 watchmen
Keep going.
that sit above in a high tower.
Mm-hmm. No, that ain't the one.
Okay.
It's another one. It's talking about driving out the issue. That's the one. That's the one.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 1, verse 21.
Okay.
The fear of the Lord driveth away
You
sins.
feel what I'm saying? If the fear of God driving away sins, those things that make you feel, that put you in a depressive state. Being depressed is not a sin, but the things that make you depressed and the constantly thinking about things drive you to sin.
Huh?
Why do you think people get high with that?
Because they're depressed.
You feel me?
They're-
And that drives you to get high.
Yep.
Because you're so sad about your life and what's going on with you. And you don't have to pop a perk 30.
Man.
That's what they call it, right? That's the strongest one, perk 30.
The
Perk 30, perk 10. I don't know.
I know.
Oxycontin, cocaine. You got to be careful. It's fentanyl and everything.
Yep.
That's how you got to think, right?
Yep.
It's fentanyl on every goddamn thing.
Yep.
Read from the top.
Come. Ecclesiasticus, the first chapter, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
The fear of the Lord driveth away sins.
Man, the fear of God is going to drive away those sins, man. You drive away the things. If you have a stealing problem, you're going to drive away stealing. You got a adulterer problem, you're going to stop committing adultery.
Damn right.
Go ahead.
But what drives it away though?
What drives it away? The fear.
Right.
The fear of what?
Kind
The
of.
fear of what?
What'll happen if I do it?
Yeah, the
That's
fear of
it.
God. The fear of HIV.
Right.
The fear of getting. Listen, I read a story the other day. This brother killed some cat because he found a man in his bed with his wife. He went in there and walked into his crib. I don't know where he came from. He seen a man with his woman. He pulled this thing out and shot both of them, killed both of them. He in jail with a crying face on. He crying because he's not really a killer, but he was so angry and he was full of passion that he killed it. That's why they call it a passion.
Crime of passion.
Crime of passion.
Hopefully, if he gets off on that, he at least gonna see daylight.
Yeah,
But damn,
he might do his
that's jammed
25
up.
life. But
Jammed
that's
up.
because his woman is an adulterer and he didn't control his emotions. Brother, you can't kill a woman when she has sex with another man.
You gotta
You
walk
gotta,
away.
you gotta leave. Even if you've seen it in person, you just gotta go. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Hey man, that's real talk.
Yeah.
If I could, I've been through, everybody's been through that, you know what I'm saying? But in the truth, it's a little different because the moral support I received on how to deal with it and the counsel I was given, like, of course, in a situation like that, you just want to, all you see is red, you know what I mean? But one thing always stuck out to me, man, and if it ever happened to me, if I was ever presented the opportunity to help a brother with, like, I called Cap like, slicer, this happened, and Cap sent me some music. But it's the little things, like that shit really helped me.
I think I said something first because I remember, if you don't mind me saying,
No, I ain't tripping.
that one was like, man, he was hurt, angry about it,
Yeah.
and he was transitioning because it happened to him because he became a full priest, a full workload. You know what I mean? His woman felt like he was leaving her for the work. Which is what happens.
Yeah.
But he was leaving. He was just doing the work.
Yeah.
And that one called me. She did woo woo, and he was angry. And I said, man, that one man, keep it player, man.
Yeah.
I said, man, you over here all angry and shit. Like I said, that's what hoes do. Like hoes gonna do some shit like that. I don't know what song I said. I know it's
Nah, you sent me a
shit.
playlist.
Oh, playlist?
Yeah. It was all sugar free.
You know that's like
that's all
And I listened to it, I said, you know what? You know what I mean?
But like, if that ever happened to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never want to show women like, oh, you broke my heart. You want to keep it player, like, oh,
Yeah.
Because this is the one thing about it, man. Like, if it ever was to happen to you, you think you lost because some nigga did that. Niggas think they lost. Listen, she lost.
Facts.
She lost because why? She gonna be the same one talking about, man, I don't know man, you nothing ever happened to me.
And then-
And you gonna be like, oh yeah, I know. I know I was. And your best revenge is getting on
Man,
with someone better than her.
And it was around the time of Passover too.
Demon.
You know what I mean?
full
Meant
demon.
to break me. But you know, shoot, the brotherhood is so strong that, you know, it wasn't allowed. You know what I mean? So I always think about that.
and then you grew up.
That's why.
Yeah, you was a baby at that time.
Yeah, I think I was
Young
50.
yeah,
Yeah, you a full grown man now.
like the
Like
hardest.
50 the hardest. Listen, 50, when I say hardest, I mean when you're transitioning to becoming a
Because you're really having to.
because now you got burdens and not just like how hard is your rank? It's, you handle it like it's nothing. But you feel me?
Yeah, nah.
Man, that's just like he doesn't show his shit.
Yeah,
He just does the work. He's a robot.
Right.
But I know not just like in the things he's went through and the things he dealt with, and he's handled it like a champion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, how hard is the rank though? Seriously.
Man.
Yeah. But like, I'm trying to tell you, the more, only because you love God is the reason why you're sitting in that seat.
Damn right.
Because anybody else that went through what you went through, they would have broke that man. You feel what I'm saying? Like 50 is the hardest rank in the school because you're still thinking that you're an old man, but you're expected to be someone new.
Man.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? And everyone says no more issues. You're this, and you're so conflicted. You're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
what did I get myself into?
Yeah.
And then it's like a trial the whole time.
The whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I say. The more rank you get, the easier it gets because you're more indulged into this thing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's easy, it's good. Like for me, it's good. That's in my life. I ain't no going back.
There's no in between.
But when you're 50, it's like,
You're
but
still-
everyone's still.
You can still straddle the fence.
That's what they think.
Yeah.
But you can't.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the mind state.
And that's what makes that.
That's what makes the
that
rank, because you can still be impressionable.
pressure.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, I'm doing this, but damn, man.
Because some fake Israelite can say a breakdown you never heard. You be like, what?
Right.
I can blow rods.
Right.
Oh, they put a scripture where I could blow rods. You said I had to stop being gay.
Right.
Like, nigga,
You know what I mean?
and it be that crazy. You know what I
He
mean?
gonna break down for nothing. He gonna lead this shit.
Nah,
Mm.
that's
Happens.
It happened. That's why people think I'm saying that. I'm not trying to be funny.
No, that's
Right.
serious. With like, and so with like, yo, like, and it's like you have, and this is like any young man and trooper that, or just officer of 50 for sure that comes into the truth. It's like one of them keen things I always tell a young brother. This is the time to realize you have to give up everything to gain everything. You know what I mean? Give up everything you thought meant something to gain everything. Because everything that you thought mattered is now going like it's like this. All your old hoes, they gonna start now wanting to, like, in the world, you know what I'm saying, all the girls you used to deal with in the world, all of a sudden now you cute again. You know what I'm saying? They try to see what's good, or a lick to go hit some money, or whatever the case may be. Like, everything is gonna be pulling at you. Everything is gonna tell you not to come serve the Lord, not to be upstanding, and it can be stressful. It can be very, very, like, just
It's gonna
heavy.
make or break you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you got to learn to put it in perspective. What are you made of?
Yeah, man.
Like, what are you made of? And this is why I've always appreciated coming into the truth, the way that things were broken down. Like, one of the most important things that was ever told to me was, you got to learn to digest the milk. Because when I learned to understand the milk, just the basics, the things that kind of get you to understand it, and the things that pick your spirit up, like that one, like the first time you ever heard Jesus Christ was black, or you heard that we were in slavery in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, things that kind of that click the, flip the switch in your mind. You gotta lean on those things.
Those
That-
are beautiful things.
Those, you know what I'm saying? Because now and you start to learn, I'm royalty.
Yeah,
I'm God's chosen people.
absolutely.
Nigga, I'm better than I always knew I was better than these people.
I always think that.
Yeah, come.
In my, not to cut you off.
No, you good, sir.
But in my youth, like I would always think like, like I know I gotta serve
something.
God. I gotta serve. I always knew how to serve God, but I didn't know what it was. And truthfully, I would never be a brother that make some weird shit up. But like, truthfully, I would be like, I know that it's something with God. I didn't know what it was. I used to be the cat in the church when I was like 13 or 12, fake.
Mm-hmm.
When I was like 11, sixth grade, whatever. Sixth grade.
Fake fame?
Yeah, fake fame. Like when they touch
Right,
your hair,
right.
you
Oh,
like,
man.
oh shit, and you like lay there to a nigga like.
Cue you to get up?
No, catch you, my bad. They catch
Oh,
you. You're like,
man.
oh man. Ooh. And then I was like, oh, this is fake.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
I'm doing this on my own.
No, I know.
That's how I went to church.
Cause no, I laugh at
But
that.
like, no, because it's contagious in the church.
No,
Like, everyone does it.
No,
If you don't fall, it's weird.
It's
If you
weird.
don't-
No,
Right,
listen,
right.
The nigga like force you.
I got, and then he would push you. Yeah, I remember getting in trouble though because I would, people would catch the Holy Spirit or so-called. That was the theme in the church. I would laugh, and I used to get in trouble, man. So like,
oh, you think this shit is funny? Huh?
yeah.
Oh, you think
Yeah,
this
like
Holy
so-
Spirit shit is hilarious?
Yeah, so that's what I was like, because you be watching them,
You
and
knock it off. I just remember the woman used to do damn near cartwheels and flips.
Bruh,
Down there, and I was like, damn, she can really she is acrobatic.
facts.
And that church thing was disgusting.
It was, man, sir, like it was.
Hey, I took Cap My Desire to church one time, right? You know, I knew Cap My Desire in the world. You know what I mean? I tell y'all, like that's brother I grew up with. I took him to church one time. I went to go see my my step pops in federal prison.
Yeah.
And I took him, and we had to go to the spot first. Oh no, we couldn't get in because I didn't have my ID. I didn't have my passport. I left it at the crib. So I lived in Dago and I had to drive up to Victorville. So I was like, damn, I can't even go. And my grandma was like, oh, so you want to go to church? I was like, yeah, I guess I gotta go to church. You know, she was like, she's a pastor. My grandpa's a pastor. I said, bro, you gotta go to church, bro. He was like, shit, it's cool. You know, like, so we go to church and they singing the song and they like, lower, 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 push Satan lower, right? And we like 17, 18 or something like that. He looking at me like, he tapping over there. He like, bro, they really over there getting low. Like the women, like they really like getting low, like dancing. I was like, damn, that's like I thought about that later in life. And I told him, I was like, bro, remember you was pointing out how they was getting low in church? You feel me? Talking about putting Satan, but they like really like damn like lightly twerking. Yeah, getting low in the church. So we talking about it later in the truth. Like, wow, homie, like these cats in the world are like they really. The witchcraft of this place is so crazy. Like you are a whore in the church. Yeah. You are on your period in the church. A pastor is speaking and breaking down scriptures in the church as a woman.
As a woman is doing it.
Like, and that's all these things we don't recognize, and we wonder why we're in a condition. Listen, there's a white Jesus behind you in that church. You wonder why we in the conditions we in because we're so lied to and we're so destroyed. Like, we're so destroyed to a point we don't know 5 things going on, and we're in the truth, and we can recognize 5 demons. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, real talk.
Like, and it brings me to this point. You want to say something?
No, you good, sir.
The consistency of who you are is the reason why you build an army. Yeah. So the church is inconsistent. The church is full of child molesters. They're full of adulterers. They're full of hypocrisy,
scam artists.
The consistency of who you are, and how, like Commander J. Honda is the most consistent person in the ISUPK. He's the highest ranking general. He's the leader of our nation, and his consistency allows us to be consistent. Absolutely, it makes us consistent. It makes us be hungry. And the men around Commander Yohana allows him to continue to be strong. At times, maybe he felt weak. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? How many times have they probably picked him up? And how many times have he picked them up being around for such a long time? No, absolutely. And that goes for every brother, though. No. How much times probably wasn't feeling my best, but Quan comes with an energy that I need to just match. Dr. Juan comes with an energy I have to get to. They don't know it, but I'm like, I need these brothers to pick me up at times where I'm not feeling the strongest. And that's brotherhood, man. And your consistency matters. Might have did it for both of y'all.
Come on, so I remember being in a situation, I'm over here, and it's funny because it's a Sugar Free song too. So it's funny. It was I was just in a mind state, and he was like, man, nigga, did you forget who you were, nigga? You fucking came from, nigga? Like, nigga, put that on. And then we started playing that shit. I was like, nigga, I forgot I was that. You know what I'm saying? But I like, and not of no conceit, but it just in my mind, it was like I needed that.
Yeah.
Like it was that moment. It was that moment. Was like, what the fuck am I really tripping about?
Come on,
like,
man.
fuck all that. Like it increased me.
Yeah.
And now to even get to that point, the next time I don't get there because it's like I beat that.
Come on.
And like that's the one thing about coming into the truth and actually giving yourself a chance and learning not to be impressionable. You'll learn how to truly fight it.
If I may, sir, before like Elijah had the prophet, Elijah had one of the greatest accounts in the scriptures. Not to take away from any other accounts in the scriptures. But of course, he got that glorious battle against the false prophets of Baal, and showing them up and how they got it.
The Lord came through though.
Right.
With the fire.
Right. But right before that though, he had one of the biggest depressive episodes. He wanted to die.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
similar to Jonah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he didn't even want to. He thought that he was the only brother alive, and the Lord had to remind him what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's the Lord.
No, real talk. Like, and it be that, and it's like that's the like. There's a medicine in here, and it's like that.
What priest are you holding?
I was holding.
Slacking.
No, so yeah. But there's a medicine in here that you don't know that you need until you take it. And that's coming in here and getting in class. That's coming in here and putting on all black. That's coming in here and actually putting on the dress. Yeah. Like, you'd be surprised how you didn't know you could be masculine until you put in all black. You'd be surprised how, brother, your wife can be feminine by putting a dress on. Man. You're like, a lot of y'all have struggles in your relationships and issues in your household is because you don't take charge. You know what I mean? Like, when are you going to take charge of your life? And what not a better time than now?
And
you know what I mean?
To add to what you're saying though, like, you know, and I'm not trying to make it sound like, you know, you need to do this, you gotta do this, but like a trait that a woman likes, a woman who loves a man, she wants to be controlled. Like a woman wants to be told what to do, even if it sounds like she doesn't want to be told what to do. Like a woman needs to know that she is not the authority. The responsibility of rulership is not on her, it's on you. Because if it ain't you, it has to be her, and that's too much of a burden for her. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta have to do that as a man and use your masculinity and your voice and your authority, you know what I mean, in your household to be able to, you know what I mean, put that forth and go forward as a family, because a woman is going to respect you. A black woman, man, a lot of brothers, they go sleep with white women and sleep with women outside their nation because they think that that woman is more submissive. Okay, she might be some more submissive because she's a lustful, disgusting heathen and she just wants to have sex with you and all those things. But a black woman, she just needs to be put under submission. And I promise you, brother, she would follow you. If you can follow this Bible, then that woman will follow you. I'm trying to tell you. You just have to trust in the process. If you're a 76ers fan, you know all about this. Yeah. You know about trusting in the process. You know what I'm saying? Been through hard time.
Might be the Lakers right now.
Yeah, Lakers. We don't got no process.
Right.
We fucking out of there.
We struggling.
Can you read that for me, dog?
Come. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9. Two are better than one.
Man, two heads. You heard that, right? That come from the Bible. That two heads better than one concept. That come from the Bible. This is Ecclesiastes, right?
Yep.
Two heads are. Read it again, sorry.
Two are better than one.
Two brothers are better than one brother, man. I remember stories all the time about Commander Johanna and Jeremiah. My ears are like magnets when they used to speak. Still to this day, of course. But those stories are my magnets. I never forget them. And Commander Johanna tells them stories about, you know, dropping something heavy. And Jeremiah, and it's just him and Jeremiah. And Jeremiah said, man, that was amazing, sir. But ain't nobody hearing it but me. You need to tell everybody about this. And you know what I mean? It would put Commander Johanna on the stage like, man, you goddamn right. I mean, goddamn. I need to tell the world needs to hear this. You know what I'm saying? But Jeremiah would be like, damn, sir, that is heavy. But no one's here to hear what you say. You know what I mean? But two heads are better than one. Go ahead.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
They have a good reward for their work, man. And when the two are better than one, you have an out of one and a pot of one. You know what I'm saying? You got a brother, what they call a bishop and a deacon. You feel me? One and a two at all times. And their reward is what?
For their labor.
They're working for a reward. Their reward is what? More for in their case, more brothers.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
For if they fall, if they get weak, they feeling not strong that day, the other brother pick the other brother up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not even knowing it, just by a call. What's good, Doc? What you want? But the whole zeal pick up. You feel what I'm saying? What you, hey, you come pick me up? Hell yes, I can come pick you up. You know what I mean? Come bail me up. You in jail. My whole zeal, nigga, this is what I live for. That's what I'm. It's my fucking live for. You in jail? Yes. Thank God.
Right.
Show my gift. That's why he got raised to a captain. Jeremiah was so impressed by this brother. Like, he was like, yeah, this nigga, he need to be a captain. I didn't even request it. He said, yeah, you said Quan needs to be a captain. I said, no, I didn't say that, sir. He was like, oh, well, he needs to be a captain. I said, count on captain. Not this is my brother, but it wasn't about, Jeremiah Hyman said, this brother need to be a captain. He is, that's who he is. I said, count on, sir. Whatever you say, I agree. Go ahead, though.
I just wanted to forget about it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 4:10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Mm-hmm.
But woe to him that is alone when he falleth.
But woe to him that is alone when he falleth. These brothers don't got brotherhood. And when you don't have a brother or sister, death and destruction, which is called depression, comes over you. And now you become obsolete to the world because getting high is a friend. You feel what I'm saying? That's a demon. Getting high is a friend to you. Alcohol, listen, I drink this whole fifth. They drink this whole fifth. That's a friend. I shared this with other African, by the way. Mm-hmm. It's a friend to you. This alcohol is a friend to you. This alcohol is your friend on the daily. Mm-hmm. Because you don't have nobody. Go ahead.
Okay. For he hath not another to help him up.
You don't got nobody to pick you up. Keep going.
Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? Mm-hmm. And if one prevails,
yeah, don't think about that as homosexual. Right? How lay alone, warm up. This is talking about being together. Right. You get what I'm saying? Listen, by myself, I'm cool. But me and Quan, we hot.
It makes perfect sense.
You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 12. And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken.
Come on, I always think about that. Jeremiah coming through. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
Like that extra binding.
Yeah, just like the thing that we ran. Come on.
Leave it in.
Listen, that's how you know the children of Israel is about having a brother next to you, man. That's why Christ went and found Peter.
Aaron.
You sure? That's why Moses had it. Who did Moses have?
Aaron.
No, who's the other brother? Caleb.
Joshua
and Caleb, right?
Joshua and Caleb.
Come on.
Damn.
Elijah had Elisha.
David and Jonathan.
Come on, man. Like, you feel me? Command Jayana, Jeremiah. Like these brothers in the Bible, like you needed that combination.
Paul and Timothy.
You want to keep going?
It's like
you look up the what's the word?
Duo.
Not compositions. Contemporaries. If you look at the contemporaries, you find that these brothers came into the school together.
I'm talking about like the sons of the prophet.
Sons of the prophet. Yeah.
They all work on each other.
Obadiah, Zechariah, them.
Habakkuk.
They all came up together.
Rolling with each other.
I think Jeremiah was the highest ranking brother. Yep. Like, these cats came up in the same school.
You wonder.
Yeah.
Ezekiel
and Ezekiel. We don't know what generation it was, but I do know this in the reincarnation. Those like what we have right here, we've been had. We always was in this generation that we're in right now. You feel what I'm saying? That's why Quan magneted to me because we was probably somewhere before together.
And that's real.
The war. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. We was probably together at some time in some generation, some time ago.
And you know,
we don't know it though.
Nah, gotta be. But it's funny that you say that. Like, all right, so, and this is just how we came up in California.
Yeah.
So, like, you know how, cause you were in Rialto.
Yeah.
I moved to I had moved from the Bay down to Rialto. There was no
from the Bay though.
I was in
Look at how biblical that is.
I
And
moved
then
from
how he, man.
You feel what I'm
I
saying?
moved from there down here into Rialto.
And then move back.
Then moving back again.
Remember that?
Yeah, and then so that's the connection that we ended up having,
Mhm.
right? Me and Regalia went to similar high schools and played against each other in sports.
Come on.
Like literally, we were in the same grade, high school. Like I remember, like now seeing them playing basketball and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, you was that would be like that was how we ended up linking." And then him, he already knew through all like how it just ended up connecting when we put it all the pieces together.
But look, I was born in a hospital 1 block away.
Man,
I moved to San Diego, raised in San Diego. I be thinking about some weird shit. It don't even fucking matter.
but
you get what I'm saying?
how things all kind of line themselves back
Everything
up.
always come back. I had to get out of my city to come back to a city I don't know about to be able to work in the school.
Man,
Like, you know what I mean? But back to reincarnation, all that. We've been doing this shit.
Yeah, familiar spirits.
You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now can I confirm it? No.
No.
But in what generation we was when Moses told us we were going to slavery, the same generation we're in now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's heavy.
What I do know is I just thank the Lord I'm here.
If you don't have brothers, man, you don't have anything.
Yeah, real
That's
talk.
how I know. You can break down all the precepts in the world. Do you have an army?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have men in an army? I don't think so. I have an army.
Damn right.
I have an army. I got 30 Hebrews out. Pull up on you. Do you have an army? I don't think you got an army.
And the difference between
And I'm talking about just right here. But in the zone, let's not even go there. But like, do you have an army though? Right or wrong,
Con, sir.
How many brothers will pull up on you, thumb them on you, said, "Slack, sir. What are brothers at? Well, why? Can they be there in 2 hours? Yeah.
What's up?
Quan, how many brothers pull up in Oakland tomorrow from Southern California if you need? We there.
I was gonna pick
Getting
up
a
the phone.
flight. I'll get a flight right now.
You
know what I'm
what's
saying?
up? What's good? They like, man, where we gotta go?
Oh yeah, at Richmond tripping, they trying to take down the school. All right, let me get a flight up to Richmond.
Yeah.
You know what I
You know
mean?
what I'm saying?
When I'm standing in front of the
I'll be
school
on the
Richmond.
fucking corner blazing
Yeah.
for all 8 hours, 10, 12, give a fuck. So, real talk, like,
That's real shit.
like you thought this
And
was.
this ain't talk. I mean,
Nah.
this ain't talk.
I want, man.
I hate to even talk about it.
No, cause
Not
this,
there.
I hear you saying, cause this is what I'm on. This is what's like, this is what
real
we
deal,
on.
man.
Yeah, but
This is a real deal.
that's what happens when you have an army and you got men in the Lord that are consistent in serving God. You know what I'm saying? Our consistency in serving God is, you know what I mean? Is it hard work? I don't think so. I love what I do.
Right.
Someone said when I was younger, he said you gotta find something you got passion about. When you're passionate about something, it doesn't feel like work. That's how I feel about the church.
No, real talk.
Everything else is work to me. But they said when you're passionate about something, it doesn't feel like work.
This
is one thing that does not feel like work to me.
yeah.
This feels like, oh, I love to go to camp and wake up early tomorrow morning and go to camp in downtown Hollywood and in downtown LA. I mean Hollywood and downtown LA. Yeah, I love to go to class. I love to be around the I love to build camp signs and have a drink with my. This the work I am passionate about.
And then
So I wouldn't allow no Passover demon to stop what the hell I love doing.
especially when I'm going to be around brothers and sisters that
Who
do
love-
the same
come on.
fucking like
In Florida. Hello.
Yeah.
How can a demon stop you in Florida? I've never been to Florida.
Me neither.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to Florida?
man.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, but you ain't going to Miami. So? I'm going to Florida.
Right.
What? I might go to Miami. How you know?
Listen, I told him
Your mom just said.
I said, listen,
I might not go to a Heat game. I might go to a Heat game.
listen, I'm like, I'm gonna make the class.
Yeah, I might go to a Magic game. I don't know.
I'm, you know what I'm saying, skirt out real quick. A couple hours. I heard it's a Vegas trip real quick.
You feel me?
Right, ain't nothing but a quick little couple hours.
I'm just saying though, man, like, this thing that we do, man, it's so easy and it's so rewarding for our spirit and it's so helpful to our spirit that we can never let this thing go. Of course, I would hope you never let the thing go, but I would hope it can help anyone that feels weak about who you are and what you're doing because, man, the Lord can put you up in a place that, mentally, man, you would never be weak.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll definitely go through certain things and problems and issues, But knowing that, you know, the scripture say, man, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything will be added on to you. You know what I mean? So like, once you do that, man, your life can be in a place where everything is golden mentally. That you, like I said, you might still have issues in here and there.
Yeah.
But okay, I have issues, no problem. Call me what you want to call me, but don't call me a man that's not a servant to the Most High in Christ.
You know what I'm saying? You can't call me. I mean, go ahead.
No.
And I was gonna say, like what you said, you know, seek ye the kingdom of God and everything be added unto you. Like that's beautiful to understand. And the scripture also says, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So they work hand in hand. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're gonna have things added unto you, but it's gonna take the grit and the grind and the struggle. And all it takes for you to just believe in yourself, man. You know what I mean? That's all it takes. You know what I mean? Everybody else on the earth thought you was a failure. Everybody in the earth thought you couldn't do anything. But the brothers in the truth know the power of the Lord.
Absolutely.
We know the spirit of what it is to wake up a man from nothing. Like it's a miracle every day we see brothers come in here and they keep coming back.
Absolutely.
That we really, I want to know miracles. We raise brothers from the dead.
Yeah, I'm right.
Like literally, brothers in here live because of brotherhood. If not, Commander, this is something I just gotta say real quick. I'm gonna leave it. Y'all don't understand why we praise Commander Yohana and give him the praise he deserves, and all the generals, you know what I mean? Because they held on to something that was so important that the earth thought was nothing. They held on to something that the earth thought was just information, and it turned out to be the spirit of God's chosen people. And in holding on to it, they gave it to us. And in giving it to us, man, we got something that you just don't understand until you come in here. That's right. And we trying to give it to you because World War III, we're going to keep saying it, is here.
Yeah, right.
Like, why live in hell to go back into hell? Listen, we living in hell now, searching for the kingdom.
That's right.
And we're going to get it. With or without you.
That's right.
With or without, we're going to get it. You know what I mean? I'd rather it be with you, though.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because what is the kingdom of heaven without blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? I mean, y'all gonna be there, but you ain't gonna want to be there how you're gonna want to be there how we gonna be there, Lord allow.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And I want you to be there like we gonna be there too, but it's all gonna take your commitment, your sincerity, your ability to say you love your people and you don't have enough love for the Ukrainians.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But Salakia, sir.
Man, want that one.
Man,
with that, man, that was an excellent point. And with that, we'll see you next Thursday, man. It's One West Radio. We're going. Appreciate you rocking with us, man.
Passover, man. It's coming up.
Passover, no demons, you hear?
Listen, fight them demons, man. I need a water. Oh, God.